Denmark and to the beautiful world of raw milk and kefir. And today I wanted to tell you how to make kefir in a really wonderful, easy way, and also make it really delicious and thick. So I can show you. I have three different. This is the fresh milk we're going to use in a minute, and this one here has been standing since yesterday, and you can see the little whey bubbles in the bottom of the jar, and they show me that now it's ready to take the kefir grains out. So this is what I do every day. So you use a plastic sieve because kefir doesn't really like metal. So now we're going to take these beautiful grains out. I think maybe shut the door down. We'll just shut the door. And I'd like you to see here, this is raw milk from our cow, and you can see the beautiful cream on the top. And if you look into the jar, you can see here's the cream you're taking out, and really the interesting thing is that most of the kefir grains will be in this cream. So that's what I've discovered, that all you really need to do when it's been kefiring all night is to take off the cream. Oops, I'm making a mess here. So you take off all this beautiful cream, make lots of mess, and then you just stir carefully, not too roughly. And after a while we'll see the lovely grains coming. And another thing I've discovered, because some people say use a tablespoon per litre of milk. You see, I use very little kefir grains, and it makes the kefir really beautiful and thick. See, this is how much I used for, I think this is 2.5 litres, this 2 or 2.5 litres. And I don't really measure it, but I think the same amount I actually kefired these 2 jars the other day. So anyway, now I have this, maybe about a very small tablespoon. I'll put into the fresh milk now, and it's cooled a little bit, so it's not really warm from the cow. And I won't touch it anymore now. Some people say stir it, but if you want it thick, don't stir it. So now this is going to stand here, not out here because it's too cool out here, but in our lounge in the kitchen, and it's about maybe 27 degrees where it's standing, so it's quite warm. But as you probably know or heard, that the warmer it is, the quicker it will kefir or be ready. So, but anyway, this is 24 hours. So I'll put the lid on this. Wait a sec. Now this is all the cream has been. We've had all this removed now. I'll just put this over here, and I put all the cream back. And I think there's a lot of cream in this. It's autumn milk. I don't know, but I think maybe more cream comes. When the cow only has hay, we had a cow once, we gave only hay, and she was young. She didn't make very much milk, but she made 2 litres a day, and the 1 litre was cream. That was very, very creamy milk. So this is, I'll wipe this in a minute, but this can stand for tomorrow because I want to make it even more sour. And I'll just wipe this away. Now I want to show you, this kefir is really interesting because this is like a portion like this that's been standing since yesterday. So this here will look like So this will look like this tomorrow. So, and what I've done here, these have been put to kefir the same day, and I've done exactly the same thing with them. The only difference is that when I did that yesterday, I took this and I just sort of moved it around like I was cutting, because the curds are very thick. I don't know if you saw that. The curds, I'll just show you again. The curds are very thick, see? And those curds, I put this through a few times, and that makes the whey run off very quickly. So this, you can see how the whey is separating much more. So if I want to have some very thick kefir, I've got two options. I can put all this through a fine mesh sieve, and this is metal, but the grains are not in this, so I don't think it matters so much. If you want to make cheese, you can put it through this, because these holes are too big, so you need a fine mesh sieve, and you can pour this into there. Another thing you can do, if you want to be really lazy, is to just put a spoon or even your hand in, I don't care, because I think kefir is very strong, and just pour the whey off. See how all this beautiful whey is coming off? And now, down here, I have some very, very thick kefir. Maybe I could even get more off. See? And I can take this back. There's some cream in that whey, I can see that. That will probably rise to the top. So just put this back. And what I do to make it really creamy and very soft is I blend it with a blender, with one of those little easy blenders. But I can try now just with this, because I haven't got my blender here. But maybe, I think I will blend this anyway. So, follow me in, darling. It's a bit dark in here, but we'll try. So I take the blender here. So easy. And this is just the whole milk, so it will be really creamy, more runny than that. So here I have this beautiful, beautiful kefir that I drink a lot of, and see how beautiful thick it is. And there will be some kefir grains in here because I only creamed it, took off the creams, and there will be some, and if you don't like that, you'll have to put it all through the plastic sieve. But if you don't mind, and it's supposed to be very good for you to eat the grains, this is a really, really good way. So we'll do this too. Put lots of cream up the side here. See, because so much of the whey is taken off, it's more like Greek yogurt. See, this is still warm, so when it goes into the fridge, it will go much more firm. But see how thick this is. It is really thick. And it will only stay like this for some hours, because then it starts separating again. And so when I want it nice and creamy during the day, I just use the blender once in a while, or may just whisk it around, because it keeps sort of separating. So when you want it really creamy, you have to do that. But see how beautiful thick it is? It's amazing. It's really good for you, kefir, and it's been a very... we'll just see this. Put this in the fridge. And see, this is all ready. I will go back. See, this is 2 days old, so it's been fresh 2 days ago, and it was like that yesterday, and now it's all ready to eat and drink. But I just keep these on, because just to keep the flies off, and they don't need to be washed all the time, although the kefir comes on, because it's so pure and so healthy. So I could put these in the fridge to slow down the souring process. If I leave these out, it will get very, very sour and cheesy. And this way, I can use this to just drink, or I can use it for making fermented vegetables or lots of different things. I don't know if you can see the creams. I think in a few hours I could cream off this cream, or put it through a cloth. Then I think the cream would come off. But this is just more or less whey. So anyway, I hope you feel like making kefir. It's beautiful stuff, and it has been fantastic for my healing process. So thank you. Have a nice day.